Oh, that's fine, my brother. I don't want pull no trigger. I just want this, cause I can play. I don't want no.
Now, imagine being in a relationship and having to work and go to university. It's not for the weak. I'm telling you. Now, real talk, how do I balance keeping a relationship and also going to university, studying and working and doing all this other stuff at the same time? Now, key things to remember. You have to be committed. Like, you have to know if you want to do this, you have to do it. You can't just say, I'll do it today and then tomorrow, not then tomorrow. You have to be committed. And I'm gonna tell you, it really, really, really depends on your partner, on your person. Because if your person is not understandable or doesn't understand your situation, it is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You have to know that this has to be communicated as possible as it can go. I know it's not that easy, I know, but at the same time, you guys have to communicate. I know it's as cliche as it sounds, but if I'm telling you, I'm telling you. You have to communicate, you have to know who your partner is, and you have to make sure that the partner knows and understands where you are. Now, also, you have to make the person a priority. And you have to also make time for them. You can't just say, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. I don't have time for you. Let's break up. No, it doesn't work like this. You have to make them a priority and know that, oh, I love this person. I'm going to put time into this person. I'm going to spend time with this person, even though you do a lot of stuff at the side. Because at the end of the day, if you trust a person, they will trust you and you guys will make it work. I know a lot of people, they just like forget and just be like, sorry, I don't have time, let's break up, it's not working. No, you have to fight for what you want and vice versa. I'm not gonna lie, these small gestures like bringing them the favorite snack or favorite food or whatever will really make it most special, because you have to understand that it's not just being there or just spending time going out. No, you have to make sure that that person is appreciated the best way you can. For example, I had a very big exam in university, and of course I'm in a relationship, so I'm thinking to myself, I'm a type of person, I need to study, like focus, library, all of that, you know? And at the same time, I want to spend time with my significant other. And that was definitely very tricky, because it's like, how are you gonna do it? How are you gonna do it? I want to pass my exam. At the same time, I want to spend time with my person. So what I did, or what we did, is we had a sit down talk, we communicated. I made him understand, look, I really, really want to pass. I really need to focus and study. How are we going to make this work? So what we did, we wrote down everything. We made like different, like, what's it called, ideas, and we brought out suggestions. And at the end of the day, we said, peace, right now you have to focus on making your exam and getting and passing that exam, because you don't want to fail university. So yes, the time had to be lowered with my significant other. However, after the exam, I was able to focus more on him. At the same time, he was also able to focus on me, because my head was not like, oh shit, I have to study, I have to study, I have to study. Because if you now think like this, it won't work. Like, I'm telling you, you have to make sure that you are focused on what you have to focus on in that moment doesn't mean that the person is not as important anymore. And if you are the type of person like me that you need time to study like 6 hours a day or even more, you have to make sure you communicate that to the other person and make them understand that, look, it's not because I don't love you. It's not because I don't want to spend time with you. I'm just that type of person that needs time to study. And like I said, if the person is your person, the person will understand. I have to also admit, it is very important to know your limits. Know how far you can go and know how far you want to take it. You cannot just say, oh yeah, we can do both. We can work out both. No. Work is still there. You still have to do your freaking job. Learn, focus on your relationship, family, yourself, everything on the one head. And you have to know how much can you go. You can't just put everything on you because you are just one person. Don't forget that. You're just one person. That's why it's also important to plan ahead of time. You know, okay, my exam is in December. Let me start studying in October, you know. That's the best you can do. Not even October, September. Now you have more time to plan ahead, to study, and know that, okay, I've done my work, I've done everything. Now I can breathe and know that I can just relax and do what other stuff I have to do. So guys, I know it's not easy. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. I know it's very stressful, but for the right person, you will make it work. Trust me. And that's just my honest opinion, and that's how it worked for us. And I'm just trying to let you guys know that if it worked for me and my significant other, it will work for you as well. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you were able to tag along to the end of this video. I don't know, but we'll do more sit down videos. Just comment down below what else you want me to talk about, what other questions you have, and we can make this a series. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you. Bye.
I don't want no wahala, no wahala, no wahala, no wahala, no wahala, no wahala.